Hey guys, how's it going? Today I want to do my recap for Monday, June 8th. So Friday I didn't do a recap. I wasn't able to do one, but I was a green day. I think I made about a couple $100, something like that. I can log in later to my broker account and show you guys. But other than that, let's go ahead and go over the watch list. I pretty much will go over my process when I come in the morning and, how do I find stocks and whatnot. So give me 1 second. Okay, let me pull up the trade idea scanner. So in the morning when I come up, I, pull up my scanner right now. This is the current settings, but let me go back in time and let's go back to 6:15 a.m. Okay, so let's see what we got. All right, cool. So this morning we had ENOB that I was watching, but it was gapping up a lot. I think it closed yesterday at like $4 and it went all the way up to like $19 pre-market. Here I can show you real quick. Actually, let's go here. You know what? Let's just stay here. Yeah, right here. There we go. So yesterday this closed, around 4:15, and in pre-market all the way went up to 1963. So to me, this was very overextended, so I didn't touch it. I was looking for more of a red to green move, but that didn't really happen, right? So I just let it go. So let's see what else we have on the list. I wasn't watching NE; it was too cheap for me, and obviously the flow was too high as well. SINO, I was kind of watching. I'll see if I took trades on it or not. I think I did, and I didn't get it, or I may have made some money from it. It was a little cheap. SPCB I was watching. CHK I was watching, but it was a little bit on the expensive side, so I had it on the lower end of my watch list. But today it took off. This stock did very good today. Check this out. This stock literally did a good red to green move for the most part and went all the way from 41 all the way to 73. So good move for those of you caught it. PACD wasn't on my watch. VAL was on my watch, and OAS. So basically, you're not going to see OAS over here, but these are oil stocks. So oil sector was hot today, and also Friday going in post market as well. It was hot. So today, as you can see, it was a big day for me. I'm up $501 for today. This is huge for me. So again, this is all possible because I stick to my plan, and that's all I trade, right? I make my plan and then I trade that. That's pretty much it, right? So let's go ahead and go over what I was doing. So OAS, right? It opened up at 162, and I got in for the break of the opening price, which was right around this area. It wasn't really a right to green move, but I saw that this candle was pretty strong for me, so that's the only reason why I kind of went in for the break of this point, right here, 165, which is close to the opening price, and plus this is a inflection point as well. It's a little bit risky one, but it was still a inflection point. Usually I like to see stocks dip and then go up, right? So I went in for the break of 160 and then sold some at 167. And then I sold the remaining at 180, right? So sold some on the way, on the rip up, right? As you can see, it went up pretty good. And then I bought SINO at 74 cents, and then got out at 70 cents. So lost $39 on that. So CPE was another one that I traded. Let's see. So CPE was more for a red to green move. So I got in at 201. So the stock opened up over here, right? Let's see. The stock opened up around this area, 199, and I got in for the red to green move. It broke, but it kind of failed, and it was kind of choppy the whole day pretty much. So I kept it since it was still, within my part of my trading plan, and then I got in OAS again which was at 188, right? So if I pull this up and if we go to 188 area, which is going to be around this part right here. So at this point, this was looking pretty strong to me for the break of higher day. And I got in for that and sold some at 193, sold some at 199. Sorry, I bought some at 199 for the break of 2, which was around this area right here, because this had a pretty good momentum coming up. So I got in for the break of 2, which was also another inflection point. But it is a little bit more riskier one, but as long as the momentum is hot, like this was right here, right? So that's why I got in for the break of 2 and bought more, and then sold some at 211 and got out at 214. And then I sold CPE when I got in for pretty much break even at 201, right? So I got in break even for that. And then CDEV is something I was watching as well. Let's see, this stock did also very good today. Let's pull this back up. So this is what I like to see. I like to stock go red and then come back up. I like that. To me, that's more of a stronger move upwards, and it has more of a success rate, at least with my experience. So I got in at 195. So if we see CDEV, it opened up at 214, but I got in at 195, right? Why did I get in at 195? Check that out. This right here. This was inflection point. Why? This was inflection point that we broke through. I got in, and also a right to green move, which was at 197. So there were 2 inflection points almost back to back. That has even more of a high success rate when that happens. As you can see, it took off all the way, right? So I got in at 195, and then I bought again at 2 for the break of 2 because that was a strong sign for me, and it sold at 202 because it started looking a little bit weak, but then it made sense because I think this had a relatively big float as well. And then I sold the rest at 202. So I think it was because of this part right here. But I should have kept it. But, shoulda, woulda, coulda. Either way, I did make money from CDEV. I made 83 bucks for the first position and then 10 bucks on the second position. From 195 to 202 pretty much. So, not bad for a few minutes. 83 bucks, I'll take that any day. And then OAS, I got in again for the break of 2, I think. 197 I got in, which was around, let's see. Yeah, I got in again at 197 because previously I sold it on the rip up, and I believe I got in at 197. And then I got out at 207, and then rest broke even. CPE, I got in at 205. And then sold some at 207, so made 20 bucks on that. I can pull up CPE real quick. It did good, but it just was wrong timing. So I got in again at 197. Let's see here, CPE. Oh, sorry, 205. And then got in at 205, which was around this area right here. I was looking for the break of 207. It happened a little bit later on. I think I got in around this area, and I sold some at 207 on the rip up a little bit, but it failed off, and I let it go. But eventually, picked up momentum and went all the way up to 272. So today was, a good day. Definitely a lot of momentum, a lot of different plays were happening. So the goal is to stick to few. I did have a relatively big watch list, but in the first few minutes, I usually know which one I'm gonna watch for the most part. So that was that. Definitely subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm trying my hardest to provide some value in any way possible. So if you are finding value, let me know in the comments, so that way I can improvise if anything. So subscribe to my Twitter channel as well. And let me show you Friday's, my Friday, let's see, my P&L for Friday. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna pull up my Lightspeed account and go to Friday real quick. So let's see, Friday was the 5th, and let's pull that up real quick. Okay, so come on, it's loading a little bit slow, but Friday actually I finished up 87.9, no, not 87, sorry, come on, 5th. I think 87 was my net after fees and commission. But my P&L in general for Friday was, come on, load up, 178. So I did a little bit over trade. Here I can take a screenshot so that way you guys can see real quick. Okay, just taking a screenshot real quick. Okay, let me bring that up to the other monitor. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, Friday, as you can see, I did a little bit over trade, I think, that's for sure. So my net was 87.97, and then my profit and loss is 178. So nonetheless, it was a green day for me. I'll take 87 bucks, 88 bucks for 1 hour. So yeah, subscribe to my channel, subscribe to my Twitter channel as well. That way you can see my watch list, which I post every day, as you can see. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow.